Hey, what is going on, you sexy interns? This is TJ, or Boss as I am, here to bring you guys another exciting gameplay lesson commentary today. In this gameplay, I'm going to be running around with the M4A1 red dot sight. And I don't think I have any proficiencies on this gun. I'm not sure. I might have kick because I just prestiged when I got this gameplay. So I didn't have Scavenger Pro as my starting perk yet. So I do use the MP9 stance for a few kills just until I get to specialist bonus in order for me to pick up some more scavenger packs so I can just, dilly-dally my way off to a MOAB. So this gameplay is going to be a 6v6 game of domination on the map Bakaara, running with M4A1 Unsilenced because that's going to be important for our conversation today. Let's talk about our topic of the day. And the topic of the day is going to be why using a silencer might be disadvantageous. Disadvantageous? Is that a word? I guess so. Anyway, let's move on. Most of you guys already know that the silencer is a very, very good attachment. It might even be overpowered. It might be considered the best attachment to use on your gun. Although there are an astounding number of advantages to using a silencer, there are a few disadvantages to using the silencer. And I'm just going to go over that because everyone already knows the advantages of using a silencer, but I'm just going to go over the disadvantages of using a silencer. Just to switch it up a bit. Maybe you guys will try some guns without a silencer on for a change, and it might be helpful, it might not. It doesn't matter. A lot of people, when they feel like they're going for MOABs, they need a silencer on the weapon to stay off the minimap. Personally, I don't think it's crucial. It might help a little bit. But when you're using a gun without a silencer, as long as you're moving around, it's going to be okay. So let's talk about the silencer talks. When you're using a silencer, you're more inclined to feel like you can camp. And when you're using a silencer, it feels like the game might be a little bit more slow. Unless you're rushing, but most of the people who are using silenced weapons are typically camping. And personally, I'm not a big fan of camping. So using a silencer does help out campers a lot, which in my opinion is a disadvantage to a silencer, but it doesn't affect you in any way if you're using it. But let's talk on to what happens if you use it. As you guys probably already know, when you attach a silencer and you look at the stats of a weapon, the range goes down by quite a bit. And that basically makes it so your gun might need 1 or 2 extra bullets to kill a person from long range. And in the time for that one bullet to hit, you might have already died. If you're fighting against a sniper or another person with an ACR from long range and you have a silencer on and you might need another bullet to kill them and the sniper just kills you, then that kind of sucks. If you're using a red dot, your accuracy might be a little bit better. You might, you will need 1 or 2 less bullets to kill someone from long range, and that time is crucial because in a game like Call of Duty, when people just drop dead super fast, that extra bullet time is so important. So when you're using guns and you're gonna be playing from long range maps such as Bakaara, it might even be more beneficial to not have a silencer on your weapon. And most of you guys already know to not rock silencers or silencers on a shotgun or a sniper because it severely lowers the one-shot kill ratio. And yeah, so just don't use silencers on shotguns, sniper rifles. But most of the people who do use silencers are probably going to be rocking an assault rifle or submachine gun. Personally, I don't think you should put one on a submachine gun unless you're going balls deep the entire time. But unless you're really good at rushing, I don't think you should be using a silencer because, when you're trying to kill someone from long range, because most of the people who are playing this game don't have the mentality to just, run away from certain gunfights yet. People who are more experienced will know that if they're using a silenced submachine gun, they're not going to try shooting down a really long part of the map to try to kill someone because it's just not going to work. If they're using an assault rifle, a sniper rifle, a light machine gun, anything almost, they're going to kill you more than likely. So you have to really know which engagements to take if you're using a silenced submachine gun because your range is not that far unless you're using an MP7. But overpowered weapons aside, I don't think you should be rocking a silencer on the submachine guns. Personally, I think it's a lot more fun to run around with an unsilenced submachine gun. I know most of you guys will like to stay off a radar, and especially if you're rushing spawns, you feel like you need to have that silencer on so you're not detected. Personally, I like rocking it without a silencer, and the reason for that is because I find myself to be a nuisance for the other team. If I'm in their spawn and they know I'm there, but they can't find me anyway because I'm constantly moving around their spawn. And having an unsilenced weapon makes them stay in the area, and basically I can just run around and kill them while they're still in their spawn. And I mean, they'll know where I am when I shoot, but I constantly move everywhere, so it's not like I ever stop and stay still for a while after I shoot, so people can come to me and just basically kill me. So basically, I think the silencer is not always necessary, and I know a lot of people always rock a silencer on their weapons, and I feel like that's a little bit overkill. Sometimes you have a lot more fun when you're not using a silencer. I know it sounds kind of confusing, but I mean, having an unsilenced weapon really does feel pretty nice sometimes. I like the way that the guns sound, and when you're using a silencer, it seems like most of the guns sound the same. Or if you're using like a gun such as a Scar, it sounds like a rusty bike chain. Busty, whoa, that's erotic. Anyway, rusty bike chains, and I don't like the sound of that, so having an unsilenced weapon sounds a lot better, and when the gun sounds better, I feel like I aim better. I don't know why, it's just something that I've noticed out of the long time that I've been playing Call of Duty, so that's just some of my thoughts that I thought I would share with you guys. So hopefully you guys did enjoy the gameplay, enjoy the commentary, and if you did, feel free to leave a like rating, and if you're new, please feel free to subscribe for more action-packed tips on Call of Duty. So thank you guys for watching again. You guys have been the interns, I've been the boss. Consider yourselves experienced. This is Boss Sam, and I'm out. Peace.